Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and our home team. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. He had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down and 13. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Throw on the run is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, out comes the punter. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Individually, he comes in today's game, Mike, feeling really confident.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. The offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Down the field, it's caught on the left sideline. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And his guys will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First down.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down.
A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him getting here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down to keep the drive alive.
At the 14-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The PAT up and good. And the visitors move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards for the touchdown. They get the the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They were able to take advantage for the strike.
The score, our home team 10, visitors 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 16-yard line.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on
Another
the play.
shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And his guys will get out in front 17-7.
Our home team 17. Visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Yeah. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
Up the middle they go. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. We are through 1. 17-7 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Throwing now from the gun. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Showtime! Let's make some noise! This is no score,
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Big completion. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the play. And a first down.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Visitors 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a
second
yard.
And 11.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Going right sideline and complete. Here's 1st and 10.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 2nd and 10.
Complete to number 47. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 45.
That's good.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw yet again. He takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Going right, it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Easily pick up their first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. This caught, and he's not short. It's a turnover on downs, and it comes as we hit the 2-minute warning. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Marked down at his own 3-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
A gain of 12
And
yards.
he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, yeah. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's another.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
Gain of 11.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
The first down pass.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Number 20. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. Results in a first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a few.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2. Kicks off. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard
The home team's
line.
offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Complete to number 45. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Incomplete from the contact.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Finding space at the 40. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
At the 50-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
He'll get this out wide. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
And that is in incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
Back at the 27.
Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 15 yards through the air. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on the zone read. And he's into the end zone.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike, and to cap it off, it's a simple read option, but for some reason, the defense just doesn't account for the quarterback keeping the ball, and by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Down and 10.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
On the deep ball. It's now 2nd and 10.
The RPO, that one is complete.
The pass.
3rd and 10.
Complete to number 18. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Going over the middle, this one is complete.
15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
And a first
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. Inside the 40. Still going. And he returns this all the way. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The extra point is good. And his guys will extend this third quarter lead.
Visitors 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 12. Result is a
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
11. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up his first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down, and we'll check in with our referee. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll look to throw again. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
To number 84. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And beautiful footwork on display. He is in. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
No problem there on the extra point. And the visitors are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Visitors,
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line.
Here now,
It's a gain
3rd
of 5.
and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard
The visitors'
line.
offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And a 1st down.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside 35.
That's another.
13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
No give on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. There's Pat Man again. Another catch. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of
All
1.
week long, they
Brings
stress,
up
Mike, that
second
we have
and
to get
goal
as many
at the
defenders to this
11-yard
ball
line.
carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Going right, it's taken in. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one's taken in. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard
The home team's
line.
offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target.
Incomplete.
That's incomplete.
Brings up
He'll try
second
again
and
here.
10
Second
at the
and 10.
24-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get him a 1st down here. Across midfield and down to the 45.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? If you're able to do that here, they tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to get the first down. A pass from the 35-yard line.
And the first down. An 8-yard pickup. Result is a first down.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's 2nd down.
Number 84. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Now, a whistle.
line.
Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 7.
They'll look to throw.
A first down.
The throw here is complete. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds just short of midfield.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
And 2 at the 34-yard line.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup results in a first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The pass.
Here's 2nd and 6.
To number 84. 4 yards on the pickup.
Down to 21 as he's able to spike it right there. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Back to throw. Taken in. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.